stream should be live. It's not going to have overlays.
Okie dokie.
And everybody to bear in mind, if you're watching, first of all, you're only watching this on YouTube, livestormchasing.com, hascams.com, and X. I do not have Facebook integrated into this. News media stations, of course, you can always get access to this through Livestorms Media CDN. We're going to be out in the field today. You might notice there is no overlays, and this is a combo stream. That's because this is all coming off of a phone. We really hope this is actually going out. Okay, I'm showing active on X. Let me check on the most important one. Okay, me and Jen McMahon are both listed as live chasers. So that means I'm live there. Okay, so we should be looking good. We're going to be headed south into that special weather statement. Really ripper of a thunderstorm came all the way across Ohio. The thing is clipping. It's dragging hail with it. We can get out of here without hitting every stoplight. I think I'm going to go over to 68 and head out that way. Keep it a constant trend of south and west until I can just punch straight south. The reason this is all coming off of a phone is you are in the new KPWX Unit 2. You know, Unit 1 is great, but it's not very comfortable, and it is cold outside. So I'm kind of enjoying some of those features for when it's cold outside. In addition to that, I have KPWX Unit 1. The data options on it right now. Just, carrying the laptop and everything else is broken down. Just because I've been doing a lot of measuring and everything for what transient removable mounts and everything can go in this that I can take out and it'll be a normal car, but that requires taking them out of the original truck and measuring them and writing stuff down. And that truck is also just absolutely torn apart right now as far as the equipment inside of it, the stuff that I can take out and move. I had to move a lot of stuff because I was looking for tools and everything else the other day. It's just not ready to go out. First day we have coming up here in a little bit where I can get over to the Welcome Home Property Management shop and change out some things and get KBWX1 sorted out. I've got a video that I'm going to be having to make because I'm going to have to do a little bit of a refurb on the driver's side of KBWX Unit 1. It's been incredibly cold, and some of that bed liner isn't as thick as I would have liked it to be, and it looks like the sanding and prep saw storm season really gets into high gear. I want to get the DA out, sand off some more of that clear coat from the original factory paint. Still apparently very healthy underneath the bed liner in that spot. Go ahead and sand that down and reshoot it. Foot's going to sleep. Jump over to 68. You know what? I can jump further down 68 if I do it up here. Look at that aggressive looking little thing, man. That's a little bully of a thunderstorm. Oh, Paige. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm going to do my best to be safe. Current surface temperature is right at 32 degrees. So, this could all be ice. This could not. But I'm really interested in that little ripper of a thunderstorm. It just shrank like crazy. Oh, I guess it got into those even colder temperatures. It was coming across Ohio at about 39, 40 degrees. Buddies miss you, yeah. I tell you. It's going to be good to get back out there. I was reminded, it's February 8th today, and I was reminded by Google Photos this morning that February 8th of 2024, so a year ago today, was my first tornadoes of the 2024 season out in Illinois. This year, not so much, but maybe we'll get a shot at some good early season stuff. You never know. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Hell, I'm not even that good of a forecaster. All I do is look at what the Barron model tells me, and if a couple days ahead of schedule it goes, hey, it's going to be bad right here, then I know it's going to be bad right there, and that's what I go out for. We're about to go. I couldn't read that. It was so fast. I gotta reset some of these settings. And of course, when I get my laptop back up and running with the overlays and everything else on the big screen, I'll be able to read them much easier. I shouldn't really be reading while I'm driving anyway, but yeah, that's what I've got. My assistant director and my beautiful wife, TJ, I got her for to read and keep me informed of stuff. But yeah, I miss everybody else too. I've been watching your stream quite a bit here lately. You guys have been out more and more. I gotta get your, now, I know you use Streamlabs, I can tell just by the way it looks. But I gotta get some of the pro tips on integrating the radar screen and everything else in the phone. I gotta confer with you about that in the phone. In return, I'll give you my secret for absolute dominant connectivity. Which, by the way, if the stream drops out or anything in here, know that I don't have that in this truck yet. But I will. But I don't have that in this truck yet. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Little core of a thunderstorm now. It's really pulled in. It's got a rotation indicator. It's got a BTI output. That thing has a BTI output. Oh, if I could get down there in time, man. If I could get down there in time. I don't know if they're going to extend that SWS or not. Or what do they call it now? An SWA or something. Oh. Still sick. Still sick. So yeah, there's going to be a lot going on with this truck. Going to be a ton going on with this truck in the upcoming months. I plan on taking it. I plan on taking Unit 2 here to Paducah, Kentucky for the March 15th NWS ceremony marking the 100th anniversary of the Tri-State Tornado. And Kylie might be going with me on that. She might not. I don't know. Haven't heard back yet, but if so, I'll let people know. Try to be doing some work down there and film it, stream it, you know, that type of thing. Get it out there to the masses. I've got to get a new wireless mic. Got to drop, I know, like a whole, you know, $28 on like a Bingfu Chinesium wireless transmitter and receiver microphone for cameras. Because the one I currently have overmixes like crazy, blows out the audio, dies in the span of 15 minutes. I used to have a really good one, but it broke. Once again, all Chinesium. Maybe a Rode. You know, maybe it would be worth spending the extra little bit of money on a Rode mic. I'm thinking about it. But I'd love to see. Maybe the transmitter and receiver pack. If I could just get the packs. I don't need those crappy little lav mics. I need the packs because that's what my stick mic runs on. Generally, for something like a press conference or a symposium or something like that where they allow media, I try to use my stick mic. And then I just put a wireless transmitter to it so that nobody can trip over the cable. So I did that with the press conference at East Palestine. I did that with the other press conference in East Palestine, and did that with the press conference at Butler after Trump got shot. It seemed to be a system that worked really well. That thing is ripping. I mean, that thing is absolutely ripping. Just hauling ass. I'm not going to be able to catch up with that. Of course, you know, cautious Susan going 35 miles an hour at a 50 doesn't help in time before it falls apart, because it's very quickly falling. More going on. It's down in Washington County. It'd be crossing over into extreme southern Allegheny and then out into Westmoreland County. But if I'm not making that one that's going through right now, I'm definitely not making that other one. Yeah, this doesn't look positive at all. Bonkers. Remember that awful cartoon show from the 90s, Bonkers? Huh. Okay. Jesus. That thing came roaring out of Ohio and just absolutely died when it hit PBZ's radar site. I mean, it's far enough out of PBZ's radar site now, we got a good read on it, but oh. Well, I say let's clip it, because we are not going to catch up with this. Just go over here to the hideaway and turn around. I think I need to get to the hideaway. I'll do it right here. The trucker lot. Got an exit to the street. It sure does. Oh, look, mud ruts. This thing will never handle those. It's not a real Jeep. It's not a real Jeep, as I've seen some people, mostly boomers, comment. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland V8 in 2011 was priced around $39,000. In today's money, it's almost double. People forget that inflation exists. In today's money, I would reckon this would probably be, if I had to look at comparables, and they still make this edition, or a Summit, which is the same thing, for around $78,000. Multiple ride height adjustment, 4-wheel drive, V8 motor. I'd say it's closer to a rural Jeep than anything made in the past, anything made in the 2000s. Overall, real Jeep. Yeah, it's got real 4-wheel drive, got a real V8. It comes with its own lift kit that you can put back on the ground. I'm sold. I'm a fan. This thing is so nice. So nice. Yeah, that thing already trucked through most of Allegheny County and rip it. Just rip it. And it looks like most of the stuff that's actually worthwhile shifted to the south. So yeah, no, I'm not going out of my way for that. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody that came in. Appreciate all you guys. Anyone who is watching. Here lately, I've had very low view numbers. And still working to figure that one out and make the product better. Make things more interesting. There will be more coming soon. Thanks to beautiful wife, A.D., TJ, Tornado Pagey, Bryce Shelton, Palmetto State Storm Trackers, Keystone Prime Weather. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, Speedy and Barry, Keystone Prime. I'll be back when we have some.